Hi there. We're gonna go ahead and get through your typical stretches, your warm-up stretches, but also focusing on the legs today. So legs, ankles, a little bit of balance. You wanna have your strap handy, you wanna have your green resistance band handy. So that said, we're just gonna start seated on the bench, rolling the shoulders up and back 4 times. And I hope that my laundry isn't too loud, but my laundry is going in the background. It's always some kind of noise. Now you're gonna roll forward for 4. Good, we have 2 more. And 1. I've been sending Katie some videos, and each time there's some kind of noise in the background, whether it's construction or my husband up above me in the dining room. We're making do. You'll take that right ear to the right shoulder, let the neck stretch on the left side. Roll the chin down through the chest, bring that opposite ear to the opposite shoulder. Just getting across the traps. Dropping the chin to the chest. You're gonna take your hands and interlace them. Draw the hands behind the head and let that stretch the back of your neck and your upper traps. Now relax your hands down. Take the right ear to the right shoulder again, and you'll take that hand up over the opposite side of the head to give a little bit of extra weight and stretch to that neck. Releasing your hand, chin rolls down, opposite ear now. Taking the hand up over the side of the head, giving that stretch. And then slowly release, let the chin come to the chest here. Take the hands behind the back. You're gonna interlace your fingers, draw the knuckles down and push back. Feeling the shoulder blades squeeze together and the muscles around the shoulder blades and between the shoulder blades, feeling as if they're pulling toward one another. Slowly relaxing that. You'll take the hands to the knees and separate the feet wide as we roll through the hips. We have 2 more in this direction. And then we'll do 4 in the opposite direction. Last one here. Taking the shoulders over the hips, you'll fold forward with a flat back and then round your spine up. Taking 3 more here. Last one. Good, feeling that just open up across the back and actually across the chest as well. You're gonna grab hold of your strap. This is a jump rope, but you'll take the strap, excuse me, a little wider than your shoulders, reach up, feel that stretch right across the chest. Now from there, come to one side. So that opposite hand goes straight up, the other goes straight out. Finding that stretch under the arm, over the ribs on the raised arm. And then switch sides. Right back through center, push back one last time. And slowly release that down. Setting the strap aside, we won't need it for just a few minutes. You're gonna take the arms out to the side, one under the other, cross and twist. Pressing up. Feeling that open up across the traps. Find a nice deep breath in and full breath out. Release and take the opposite side. Again, pressing up through fingers, drawing down through shoulder blades. Finding a deep breath in And a full breath out. Releasing the hands, one hand down, opposite arm up, reach. Feel that stretch under the arm, over the ribs. And then find your twist. Taking the hand to the opposite knee, wringing out across the back, lifting and opening across the chest. Back through center, sweep the arm up, reach, and twist. And slowly come back through center. You're going to grab hold of that strap again, looping it around the ball of the foot or even just the arch of the foot, just so you have a bit of resistance to your foot. You can actually see my foot if I leave it on the floor. So I'm going to extend just so you can see what's happening here. You're going to flex the toes back towards your face and then point through the ankle. So you feel a flex and a point. You should feel it right through the front of the ankle. This is the fourth one. We're doing 10 in total. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, when you release the strap from the foot, just circle the ankle out. So kind of draw, imagine you could draw circles with your big toe. Couple times to the right and a couple of times to the left. And then you're going to switch the leg. Again, I'm going to put mine on the bench. You can keep yours right extended on the floor as we do when we're at your house. In fact, I'll do it this way because we can see it. So you flex the toes back and then point the toes down for 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway there. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, I know that often, circle out the foot, so again, you just leave it on the floor and circle it out, other direction. And I know oftentimes when you're doing that, sometimes the inner groin gets a little bit tight. So what I'm going to have you do is widen the knees, push the knees outward, so away from one another, and just fold forward. You're going to twist to one side. You're going to feel that all through the inside of the leg. Take a deep breath in, and a full breath out. And then you'll switch directions. Again, pushing that knee away to get the inner thigh to stretch. And then to center as you fold over those legs, both legs getting that stretch in the inner thigh, getting that ready for the next exercise, which will be for you to take that green elastic band, place it around the balls of the feet. I'm going to sit back a bit, so hopefully you can see my feet here. Yep. And then you'll press out through one side. So you're just pressing out through the pinky edge of the foot for 2, keeping the opposite side stable. This is 5, we're halfway there. 6, 7, you should feel the whole front outer leg. 9, and 10. Now just relax the feet a bit. Take a deep breath in, and a full breath out. Heels to the floor again, opposite side. So if these are my toes, in case you can't see them well, you're turning out and in, out and in. Less in and more just back to neutral. So you're going out and neutral. We're halfway there now. We've got 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And your legs might feel fatigued, particularly down through that front part of your shin and outer ankle. But what we're doing is we're really strengthening up those connections. So from there, we're going to go ahead and stand up. And I'm gonna do my best so that you don't lose the top of my head because I'm taking this video horizontally instead of vertically today. So I'm gonna do my best that you don't lose me by moving this, whoops, this bench out of the way for a bit. I'm gonna have you come to your wall and stand at the wall. Well, really all you need to see is my feet. So I suppose not seeing my head is probably a good thing. You're gonna take one foot forward and the other foot back behind you and just bend into that front knee. Pressing out through the outside edge of that back heel, you'll feel it all the way up the back of that leg from the heel, through the Achilles tendon and up into the calf. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. One more time, breathe in and breathe out. Now from there, before we switch legs, just bend the back knee a little bit. So you feel that come a little bit deeper and maybe wrap around the front part of the ankle here. So again, same stance, just bend the front knee and then a tiny micro bend in the back knee. And just a deep breath in and a full breath out. From there, we're gonna switch the legs. Stepping it back, front knee bends, push out and back through the outside edge of this back foot now. And you should feel that come all the way up here. Right across that calf, maybe up into the back of the leg. Deep breath in, full breath out. Again in and out. Now again, before we come out of this, you're gonna just tiny micro bend without lifting the heel up. You don't want the heel coming up off the floor. So just enough that you start to feel that come around the front part of the shin and really deep down into the ankle. And release. Now standing, your feet are gonna be hip width distance apart. Hands are gonna very lightly touch the wall. You're gonna rise up to the balls of the feet and then back to the heels. We're doing 10 of these. We have 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step your feet back a bit. Hands are going to come flat to your wall. Open the chest and you're going to lean forward, lengthening the chest up that wall a bit, opening right across the chest, feeling it down through the low back. Breath in and breath out. And release that. And again, maybe just circle out the leg through the ankle, holding onto the wall for balance. And now very carefully, again, light touch to your wall, just for balance. You're gonna take the leg that is not next to the wall, so the leg that's away from the wall, take it up and hold here, maybe releasing the grip from the wall as you stand. Belly button back to spine, chest tall, and release. Then you'll switch sides. Find stability first, belly button in, knee is soft. If you lock the knee out, you'll have less stability. Soft knee, not bent, just not tight, just relaxed. Belly in, maybe release that hand. Deep breath in, full breath out. Beautiful. And one last time, stretching the calves, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Bend into your front knee, press back through your back heel. Feel that stretching the back of the leg as you breathe in and out. And switch sides. Stepping back, front knee bends, breathing in and breathing out. Now we've done a lot of work with the legs, and some of that is going to continue, but it's going to be through the quadriceps and the glutes. Before we do that, I'm going to have you grab your roller, the big roller. I gotta get mine. And you're gonna sit down onto the floor. You can lay that mat out. And release down onto your forearms. Let me scoot back a bit so again you can see what's happening. Take the roller under your calf, just one for now, and you're just gonna roll. So bend the knee, and then straighten the knee, gets right across that calf, all that work that we did. We just have 3 more. 2 and 1. Good. Same thing, other leg. Extend, bend, extend, bend. And you can move the roller wherever you feel you get the most impact. So my advice is to have it somewhere in the middle of the calf, that meaty part of the calf. And you'll feel that. You're gonna do this one more time. And then come back and place it underneath your hamstring on that first leg. And from here, well, you'll stay up on forearms if it's okay. And I'm just gonna have you shift the hips back and forth. So it's not a lot of, pushing into the forearms. You're just shifting the hips back and forth. So press forward through the leg. It's a very small movement. All you're doing is you're releasing out that hamstring one more time and switch your legs. Press forward, and I need to adjust it. It needs to be higher up. It should be close to your glute, and you're gonna feel that release. You have it right underneath, just below your glute, and roll. 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Roller can come off to the side. We're going to need it for the back later. And then you can come down. Now my advice would be to take a ball. I only have weighted balls for exercise. I don't have the, I don't have the Pilates ball. And I don't have my yoga blocks down here. I'm going to go ahead and just squeeze the roller, and we're going to get ready for bridges. So relax down onto the floor, take a deep breath in as you come up, and a full breath out as you release down. Moving with your breath, deep breath in, full breath out. Moving with the breath will help release any of that tension, although I wouldn't be surprised if that stutter comes into the hip with having done so much leg work. We're halfway there. This is 5. We have 5 more. 4. I don't know what I'm doing. 3, lower, 2, lower, last 1. Release whatever you're grasping, whether it's a ball or a block, and you're gonna let those knees fall to one side. Take the hand, find that little stretch, come through center, stretch again. One more time, each side. And then come back to center. We're gonna press the hips up like a bridge and extend one leg, release. Other leg, release. Up, release. Up, release. Up, release. Up, release. 5 more, release. 4, release, 3, release, 2, release, and 1. Excellent. Relax those hips down. Now from here, you're going to reach for your belt. Mine seems to be stuck. Okay, there we go. And you're going to first pull one knee in, extending the opposite leg. And then reach the belt around the ball of your foot and press the foot up. Now you do not have to have that leg straight. That's going to be too much strain on the hamstring. So slight bend in the knee as you flex the toes back. Deep breath in here. Full breath out. Reach high on the belt and open out to the side. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Take that strap and leg through center. Tiny movement over to the side. That might catch you here in the back. So bend the knee and come a little bit deeper as you feel the outer hips start to stretch. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Come back through center and you're going to pull that knee down beside your rib. So you kind of feel this little opening through the inner thigh here. Because we've done a lot of work through the legs, so we want to keep that stretched as you breathe in and out. And relax down. Extending that leg, you're going to take the opposite knee into the chest. And then slowly loop the belt. Press up to the ceiling. Again, not so straight that it is too painful. Just where you're starting to feel that little stretch across the hamstring here. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Reaching for the belt high toward the foot as you open out to the side for a breath in. And a breath out. Coming slowly back through center, little movement across the body, maybe a bend in the knee to release. Breathing in and breathing out. Slowly, you're going to come through center, pulling that knee down. You might get that stitch in the hip, especially with the work we've been doing. Take any time you need to release that. Breathe in, breathe out. Relaxing here, soles of the feet down. Again, my recommendation, just like the last time, is to have a ball or maybe even the roller handy. I'll grab my roller toward one hip. You're going to take your ankle over your knee and let the knees drop to the side. So the roller will support the knee, and then you can kind of push it out as you feel appropriate in terms of what your body can handle. You'll draw up through center, switch the cross of the legs, this time taking the right ankle over the left knee, letting the knees fall to the right side, and adjusting that block, that roller as you feel appropriate. And then coming back through center. We'll come up, staying on the mat. We're going to come on hands and knees and prepare for bird dogs. So on hands and knees, start by kicking one leg back and extending the opposite arm forward as you breathe in and out. Switch legs. Extend and reach, breathe in and out. Switching again, breathing in and breathing out. Switch Breathing in and breathing out. One more each side. Reach, breathe in and out. Release, last side. Breathe in and out. Now, the leg that is extended, take the toes to the floor, and you're gonna push back through that heel like you wanna stand on the floor. You'll feel that stretch all the way down the leg. Relax that knee to the floor, take the opposite leg out, push back, breathe here as you press through that heel and feel the stretch up the back of the ankle and the calf. Release that knee. You're gonna find cat-cows. So from here, belly draws down, chest lengthens, round the spine up and push the hips back. Lengthen forward, round and push back. Lengthen forward, round and push back. This time, landing back towards your heels and reaching the hands to the left and then to the right. And coming back up, nice and slow, gentle coming up. Use the bench for support if you need it. Use your hand to your knee for support and come right back to the bench to seated. So from seated, again, we're gonna just take circles through your hips, releasing the low back, any work that we've done. 2 more circles in this direction, and then 4 circles in the other direction. And last one. Lift the chest, fold forward, and round your spine out. Up, forward, and round out. We have 2 more. Up, forward, and round out. Last one. Up, forward, and round out. Good. Now from here, take one ankle over the knee. Fold forward slightly. You will feel the entire leg start to stretch, but in particular, the back of the hip. Just take a deep breath in here and a full breath out. And let's take the hand into the arch of the foot as we lift the chest and twist. Come back through center. Switch the way the legs are crossed. Take a fold forward as you breathe in and out. Lifting up, hand into the arch as we twist. And slowly release, letting those legs relax down. Rolling up through the shoulders and back. 3 more. 2 and 1. And then rolling forward through the shoulders. Last one. Good. Dropping the ear to the shoulder. Rolling through center, opposite ear. Rolling through center. Let the chin drop to the chest, head hanging heavy. And then slowly lift the arms up as the gaze lifts up. Take one arm under, wrap, and push up. Final stretch for the traps. Switch arms. release. Hands behind the back, interlacing fingers, dropping knuckles down and pushing back. Feeling that open across your chest, across the biceps, squeezing between the traps to release tension as you relax your hands. Reaching for your strap, taking that strap just wider than shoulder distance, press up and back. And reach to the side, feeling that come right under the arms and where the arms and chest meet. And other side. Coming through center, push back. And release. Release the belt, we're done with it for now. One hand to the bench, opposite arm up, reach, reach, reach. Find your twist, and then reach down. Again, getting across the low back here. With all of the standing work we did, stretching the low back will be helpful to release. Come back up slowly. Switch sides, reach, extend, and twist. Reach down. Breathe here. You will feel that come all the way across the back. It might cause a few stitches, so release as you need, and then just take it again for a breath in and a breath out. Relax up. We're gonna roll, and then we'll be all done. So you're gonna take your big roller to the wall. I'm just gonna move my bench out of the way. Your big roller's gonna come to the wall, just at the low back. You're gonna step your feet out and lower down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing the roller. Taking your small roller, again, you'll be to the wall. I don't have a flat wall here because we're on fieldstone. It will go just between the blades, and you're going to roll it up and down the back, just as we did with the big roller, kind of by bending your knees, about 10 times. And then simply lean back into it as you breathe in and breathe out. And from there, you can relax all of the rollers down. Just shake out the arms. Roll one more time. Hopefully, you will feel well, and drink plenty of water. And I really hope we see each other again soon.